What's up, everybody? Little Big Robots back. Today I'm finally getting around to checking out these 30 minutes missions add-on packs, option armor, what they call them. 30 minutes missions, if you're not familiar, they are now officially one of the lines I collect. I'll have a playlist at the end of the video that you can check out the rest of them or whatever, but these are basically kits. It should take about 30 minutes to build is the idea. And then they're very posable. All the parts are swappable and stuff. So everything's really good in that way. Some of them are more generic. They can go for any kit like that. I believe they'll go with any of them. And some of them, the ones I have underneath these particular models, this is the Portanova, for example. This is Rabial. This is the Silnova, whatever. Some have particular kit requirements, so that's a little bit unusual, I guess, because they're not completely swappable. As you can see, these guys will have different the waist is a bit different, the front here skirts here, the chest, even the back has different plugs, but in general you're gonna be able to swap these parts out really easy. It's not a big deal. So I just thought I'd start with the ones that I already have close by, and this is the Portanova. Portanova is the really basic generic one. I really love the look of this suit though. So this is, as you can see, some extra little bits, and you can see how cheap they are too. $4, $6. I got all these for what, 30 or something dollars. And the idea is you're gonna have it in here, you assemble it, oops, and you drop it all over the place for first thing. I've already assembled these. But as you can see, you're getting some basic stuff. You're getting like a shield type thing, right? And just from the beginning of these little parts, you can see how, oops, I shocked myself. That was nice. You can see just how, and I turned off my light by shocking myself again. Just how nice and bright these are, nice and, kind of, they're generic, like you don't know what that is, but you can see how you could use it for almost anything. I believe that's just like a shield. Then you're gonna get some of these additional parts for the shoulders, so basically new shoulder pads like in the 80s. You're gonna get a face mask which is really cool, stuff like this, and then a new front skirt. So you basically just get generic kind of options like that, which are really cool. This should be for Silnova, so I should be able to, I believe, just pull this off. See if I can do it without breaking all my, I need to cut my nails is what I need to do, and then this should just go on the front. How does it go? Like that. So you see how I simply pop that in here. There you go. There's the front thing. And now you've got this cool looking, looks like a Zaku, doesn't it? I guess it's Bandai, so they kind of own the Zaku, so there you go. So you'll get stuff like that. Some of them are just a little gray color like that, not a big deal. Some of them some of them will color in colors, which is one of the problems if you have the orange unit and you only have the gray, whatever. But then you're gonna, oops, I need to step back. There we go. Then you need to put on the shoulder pads, the new shoulder pad things, and you can see that for $4 you're getting some really cool parts. They'll often also have additional little slots or dots or whatever you call that to stick more cool parts, but you can see you can really start changing up the look quite a bit really quickly, and that's what they're for. They're just optional armor pieces. So I really like that. I like that you can go up there and you can say, hey, that looks cool. I could really use that. And even if you just wanted that one part, that's, for $4, you got a cool part. Oh, and then you've got this, so that would be your little shield holder. Let me grab that real quick. Where'd it go? There it is. So you take the shield like that, you add in the little holder, and then you could probably stick that right. There you go. And now you've got a cool shield thing, claw looking thing. So really cool. It's just, I love these little kits. Really cool. Here's another one. Again, you just kind of do the parts together. You can see the color differences there. Again, you get a head, a shield, some front bits. I mean, look at this shield. Looks like, I know it's like a grabby claw thing, but looks like a what's those, scarab beetle type thing. So you can put it probably on the shoulder if you want. Oop, there goes the head. Oh, there goes the, what did I drop? I don't know what the shield dropped. So you can have a little shield there, and you can just keep stacking stuff on. This cool head, which again, you can should be able to just pop right off. That part, be careful on that gas mask looking part, it can come off pretty easy. Oh, Jesus, the parts are so tiny. So this should just fit this head pretty easily. I'm going to try to do this without blurring the camera because I'm looking through the camera. There you go. So you already have a cooler look. It looks like a beak. That's cool. So each one has its own little kind of miniature design suite, or ethic, or what's the word I'm looking for? The design style they're going for in each new piece of armor, and so you get some a completely different look. The previous one I liked better, like the gas mask look, So that's those packs. Something to give you an idea on those. This is your other kind of generic. I love this big red eye in the middle. Isn't that cool? Generic 30 minutes kit. So what I do when I'm collecting them, because I want to collect everything in line, they do these nice, where they put a nice, option part 23, and you just write that down and give you an idea of what to do. The assembly is really, really simple. This one was fun. It's like a drone, a spider drone kind of thing, because these should be 1/144 scale, so people are pretty small. So there you go. That's how that works. So in some of these, you'll get like a little part that by itself is a part, or you can assemble it on the head. You can use it as an actual head. So you would take these little legs off here, like that. Take legs off here like that. Yeah, I guess you would pull these. You'd probably pull these off, but for now I'm putting them up here. And then it can act kind of a bit more like a bridge type thing. Let's say there's like a people on it. Where would I stick? There you go. So it should go right about there. It's pretty dorky, but at the same time, I think that's kind of cool. You could use it like more of like a command bot or something, there's 3 or 4 people sitting in it, walking around. I actually really like that idea. I probably wouldn't use it much. Then you have, again, optional faces. So you can see right there, you almost have a more traditional Gundam looking thing there. This one's interesting. You actually plug the waist into it. So you can see the waist there. You would take that off, take this part off, and use this instead. And I believe what it's doing here, correct me if I'm wrong, is it's opening up additional attachment points. So you can assemble, I have all these, let me show you here some of the parts I have, and why those attachment points are so exciting as a fan of 30 Minutes Missions kits, is I have all these extra bits. There's a flying pack, all this stuff. Here's these that I really liked. Look at that. So this is like a construction arm that I can use to, cat hair and dog hair everywhere. Does that open? That does open. Nice. And then I bet you could find a dual plug, pop that on the back as a construction tail or something. So I love that kind of thing. Just tons and tons of really, really neat parts. And those little attachment bits are made just for that. So again, $4, you get a cool spider bot, you get a cool shield piece. And while they're really designed only for that shape, a lot of those parts are generic enough to go anywhere. This is the Chill Nova, and this is the one that a lot of people got excited about, this giant claw thing. And I'm not a huge fan of it, or at least not with this kit, but luckily, again, it can just go anywhere. So you're using basically this giant hand like that. So you take the giant hand, you put the connector like that, and it does move. So these don't, but it reminds me of, what's the kit? The Gunpla kit that has those giant claw hands. This guy's interesting. I really like him because he has this radar dish. He's like I could almost see him like a spy creature. Creature? I don't know what he would be. But these legs are so goofy, but at the same time, I really, really like him. I'm not quite sure. I need to read the lore and what it describes these are for, because they're so bulky looking, but I do really like them. I think they're really, really cool. And so this one, you're supposed to be able to take this off and plug it in here, but when you do, you'll notice it's pretty, it's a bit too, it's crazy. It's crazy looking. This would look good on one of the kits that maybe would look more militaristic. This kit almost looks like a science kit or an underwater kit or something, but it's really, really neat, interesting part. I mean, got these giant shoulder blades, new shoulder pad thingies. So you can add those on there. Again, a new front head. They love putting out these little heads. So although some of them aren't matched color-wise, you can always change that. This is cool. You get this little extra, basically a fin. You can plug in wherever, and you've got a fin running around. So tons of options that way. Some of them are more generic, like this is the underwater suit that I really like. But these they don't appear to be for any particular suit, but they have a really, it's kind of weird. They don't fit every suit though, and it's like, well, if it's generic, so really all you're getting are these 4 parts. So you're getting 2 kind of, you know, attachments that kind of look, you know, look like, you know, I don't know, fins or something. What would that look like? Let's try one of these. Put it here. Put it here. So you get this kind of cool dual fin thing. It's not a flying thing, but it would be cool. It's kind of like a, you know, a booster pack for space or whatever. And then you get these little extra deals that can go, again, I'm sorry, I'm trying to look, but they're really loose, and I'm not sure why they're loose like that. Maybe another connector. That's better. That's much better. So you could have them like a little booster, I guess. Again, this is what I like about these parts. So is they're generic enough to kind of fire off your imagination, like, what are we doing? But that could be like a space, you know, a maneuverability type thing. Really, really cool. And again, how much was that one? It was what, $4 or something like that? I can't remember. $4 to $6. That was 6. So this is amazing. I thought it would be cool while I'm looking at these packs to show you some of the other little packs that I already have. You know, some of the other option armors. Here's some of the other kits. So if you're interested in 30-minute, this is my favorite. It was literally that construction arm. And what I liked about it is I made like a construction bot out of it, a construction kit. You get that cool, see, that's the little flying one. And so it's not, every part doesn't fit every character perfectly, but it works really well. And this one was fun. It's like a tank, and I used it on the feet of one of the guys. He looked like a ski, like he was, you know, a snow suit guy or something, like he could ski around, be more maneuverable or whatever. Just super cool. Just really, really, really cool parts. And I love this line. What I'm kind of debating doing is trying to get them all in all the different colors. They just basically have recolors of the same suits. But so I've got about 15 of them on pre-order that hopefully will come this year. I don't know how insanely delayed it'll all be, but so really, really cool. If you like this kind of thing, if you like swappable modular kits and toys, then you're watching me for a reason. That's probably why. 30 minutes so far has been, I haven't sat down and customized one with paint and everything, but I intend to do it. But they're just so fun to sit there and fiddle with and to play with, and like look at the little gimmicks and how smoothly that goes together. You know, just stuff like that. I just love them for that. So if you want something interesting and something cheap, the kits go from $10 to $20, like a lower end HG kit, but you get some super interesting looking. Look at that, it looks like a humanoid. I love this one. I wish the colors were a little bit different, so I'm going to order the rest, but I love that look. Look at that head. So really, really cool. Check them out. Get you some option armors. Throw them together, see what you can come up with, and then just keep you a big box full of parts so that while you're working or something, you can sit there and fiddle with them like I do. Oh, there's the doggy too. I reviewed that as well. So at the end of this video, you'll see a playlist of all my other reviews of the rest of them. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get there near 4,000 or so by the end of the year. I think I can do it. And have a good one, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.